Yo guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. This time we are going to be taking a closer look at all my horror figures. As you know guys, I collect loads of different things, masks, figures, statues, busts, all that shit. But this time we're going to be focusing on figures. So I'm going to be showing you my top 10 figures in my collection. And then I'm going to give you a closer look at all these beautiful figures up close and personal on display. So you can have a little closer look at that. Right, let's get on fucking into it. So guys, I'm going to be kicking off this list with an honourable mention just because it's been in my collection for so long and I think it's such a fucking classic figure. And I know not a lot of people fuck with this one because it's not particularly screen accurate, but it is the McFarlane Chucky from the Bride of Chucky 2-pack with Tiffany. Now, I know this isn't a screen accurate figure. Obviously, he does have staples where obviously they're not meant to be. Obviously, the fronts on the front are meant to be stitches, which is a bit jarring, but it's just such a good figure all around. I know he's out of scale from pretty much every other figure that I'm about to show you, but it's just really cool. I just think the details on it are awesome. I love how expressionate Chucky is in the face. I just think he's such a gnarly little guy. Really cool figure, and one that I've had in my collection since I was a kid. Again, so this is obviously coming in at number 11, not number 10, but yeah, let's move on to the actual list now. Let's get it. So we're coming in strong at number 10 with the Neca clothed Sam figure. So I'm a huge fan of Sam, as are most people. Obviously this does feature a removable mask as well, so you can have Sam's face underneath, which is really cool. Obviously comes in clutch with a nice little lollipop as well. Neca obviously always kill it with the accessories, and it does also come in with a little bag that I don't have. Well, it's around somewhere, but who's gonna fucking find it? Bruh. There's just too much stuff here to keep accessories and stuff on display. You know, I can't be doing all that. Just such a good figure though. Let's bring him in for a little close-up. This is Sam in full force. Who doesn't love a bit of Sam? You know, he's the icon of Halloween after Michael Myers, obviously. I love the detail on his body. He has just so much detail. I love how dirty his little jumpsuit is. His little overalls are so cute. And it is just one of the cutest figures that I own. So yeah, Sam is coming in at number 10. It's getting fucking on it, guys. The jacket's coming off. It is time to get groovy, baby, with the Neca 2-pack Ash figure. So this figure comes in a 2-pack with Evil Ed, and it is obviously the Evil Dead 2 variant. Obviously, it does look more like he does in Army of Darkness, but it's just such a good figure in my opinion. Like, this one is just Ash in every way, shape, or form. Obviously, Neca have done a shit ton of Evil Dead figures and a shit ton of Ash figures too. But in my opinion, this one is the alpha. Bro, I need to dust in for real. What the hell? Let's give you guys a closer look at this guy. So obviously, as you can see, the expression is literally Bruce Campbell in every way. He's got his like vacant sort of expression when he just stares at things puzzled. It just perfectly replicates Ash. It's got obviously all the gritty chainsaw details. The chainsaw is not exactly movie accurate, I'm gonna be real with ya, because I actually do have one of these chainsaws, but yeah, still cool nonetheless. Even got rips on his trousers. It does obviously come with loads of accessories, as all Neca figures do. It does come with trusty boomstick. The boomstick looks sick as always. So yeah, this one is going now purely because I love Bruce Campbell, I love Evil Dead, and I love Ash. So yeah, coming in hot, we have a Neca 2-pack. Now this is a 2-pack that I wanted forever. It was an absolute grail piece for me. And recently, I finally got my hand on one. I have actually shown this in another video. I did show it in my Christmas haul, but it is the Neca 2-pack of Pam and young Jason from the original Friday the 13th. So, first of all, let's start with Pam. I'm going to be honest, the reason that this is number 9 is because of Jason, not the Pam figure. The Pam figure is really cool as well. She obviously has a fluffy knit, looking fresh as fuck, looking like she's wearing a Coogee sweat. Let's get it. Comes in with some cool accessories. She has a little knife on her belt, and she has a signature axe too. Really cool figure of Pam. It is obviously the only actual clothed figure of Pam as well, which is really cool, and it is obviously an exclusive, so that is why this one is on the list. Let's get to the OG stinky boy. Let's get on to Jason, my boy. Absolutely love young Jason. This figure is so gnarly. Bro even comes with a seaweed accessory to wrap around his neck. He has a little Crystal Lake shirt and some little swimming trunk. Bro is hella dirty. He looks so gnarly, so gross, and there is so much detail on this head sculpt. He looks straight like Ari Lemon in the first movie. Just a cool figure to have, and just one that I'm stoked on, to be honest with you. So these go for a lot of money, guys. If you get one in the box, they're so expensive. I think I paid for about 300 for this unboxed. Yeah, definitely one that you need if you are a Jason fan. Next up, fuck, just broke it. That's always a good start. We have everyone's favorite narcissist. We have Patrick Bateman. So this is a 1/6 scale Patrick Bateman figure, and it is absolutely beautiful. I got this bad boy from Mad About Horror, and it is one of the most detailed figures I've ever had the pleasure of owning. Comes with alternative heads, comes with so many accessories. Has his own briefcase, business card in the briefcase, a life-size Patrick Bateman business card as well for you to have, CD. There is so much shit. Even comes with a bloody accessory that you can add to the axe so it can look like it's just chopped Paul Allen. How dope is that? What a sick figure this is. Now, this is one of the pieces in my collection, to be honest. This is a piece that everyone points out whenever they come in this room as their favourite. I'm not a huge American Psycho guy. Like, I do really like the film, but it's not a favourite of mine. It's not a top 10 of mine. But this figure, as soon as I saw it, was one that I knew I had to have. And his hand keeps coming off, which is really starting to piss me off. Bruh. Bro, get back in there. Bro's back. Looking so good and so sick. If you're a Patrick Bateman fan, go and get one of these bad boys for yourself because it is a must-have. We have got another exclusive. This is a New York Comic Con exclusive, and it is the Neca exclusive Ghostface figure. As soon as Neca dropped these on their website, I had to grab one for myself. You guys know I'm a massive Scream fan, and this figure is just the elite of Scream figures. It does have the age mask, which is really cool, and it is better than the age mask on the most recent figures, in my opinion. The robe is perfectly accurate for Scream 6 as well. Comes with all the right tassels. Comes with a load of knives and accessories, as all Ghostface figures do, and it is just a dope figure. Has a little voice changer in his hand as well that you can see there. Just a super cool piece. Yeah, if you're a Ghostface fan and you haven't got this one, I feel for you, because this guy is the alpha of Scream figures. Next up is one of the best figures that I've ever owned. Now, this is the Mezco 112 Collective Michael Myers figure. And although bro is coming in a little bit short, he is an absolute beauty. The sculpt is perfect for that closet scene Myers, reminiscent of the Creep by Justin Mayberry mask. Just all round an amazing figure with some great accessories and great posability. It's one of my absolute favourites. Every time I see this figure, I'm just like, I can't believe I own this. Like, it's just such awesome little figure. The details are just next level. Coveralls fit in perfect. The tailoring is just incredible. He obviously has his signature Vietnam jungle boots on as well with the green accents. Just really, really accurate. Just super, super screen accurate, and just one that you need if you're a Michael Myers fan. When this dropped, I was so stoked, but at the time, I wasn't collecting that strongly, so I wasn't actually spending like big amounts of money on stuff. And I remember that I think this guy retailed for like around £100, but at the time I just weren't dropping money like that, so I was gutted when they sold out. And luckily enough, Mad About Horror had one left, so they had one that they hadn't listed. I actually messaged them at the time before I was working for them, asking if they had any, and they kindly listed one on the website for me, so I could pick one up, which was dope. Sick customer service all around, guys. Love to see it. Awesome figure, guys. If you're a Myers fan, this is one to have. Now, next up is a super old figure, and I know it's a figure some of y'all are going to be like, why is this on the list? Because it's not even good. But I like it. This is the young Michael Myers clown figure, and it's a super rare figure made by Neca a long time ago in a set with Michael Myers. I do have the Michael Myers figures. I actually have a couple of them in this collection, which I will give you guys a look at the end, so stay tuned for a big look at all these kind of stuff. Great figure, just really, really detailed. Obviously, it is young Michael Myers, and it is the only figure of young Michael Myers that we have. So for that reason, it's made it to the list, and it is number 4 on my list of best figures in my collection. Just a fucking dope figure. Like, I actually scored this guy separately. I do have the 2-pack. I had the 2-pack when I was a kid. I fucking broke this guy for whatever reason as a kid. So yeah, I finally picked one up a couple of years back and was super, super happy. I got it for a really good price as well. In box, these sell for like 300 quid with the Michael Myers figure. I think I paid like 20 quid for this little guy on his own though, which was a dope price. So we have another big boy for number 3. This is the Infinite Statues Nosferatu figure, and I have shown this on previous videos, but it is just a fucking beauty. If you're a Nosferatu fan, if you want to bounce on it crazy style, this is the figure for you. Thank fuck he doesn't have his signature moustache like he does in the new one. This is classic Max Shrek in full force, and it is just such a beautiful figure. The head sculpt is just next level on this, and I can't recommend this one enough. Infinite Statues figures are the best figures I've ever seen. I'm gonna be real. I've seen loads of cool figures out there. There's loads of great figures, customs. Infinite Statues are the best. You don't fuck with Infinite Statues. These guys are just on it. Accessories, bases, everything. This guy does come with a coffin as well. I have a full-size Nosferatu coffin where you can see his little head poking through. So I can actually pose bro carrying his coffin around like he does in the movie. Fucking love that shit. I love the pose on this one. Obviously, he is very poseable, so you can move him around. He does come with loads of different rats, keys, all sorts of different stuff from the movie. Yeah, just a great figure all around, and one that I am super happy to have in my collection because he's one of my favorites. So we are officially in top 2 territory now. If you know me, you know my top 3 movies are Halloween, House of a Thousand Corpses, and Scream. So coming in number 2 is Neca's Otis Driftwood figure. Now this is the original run, not the shitty new version, because the new version is fucking terrible. Doesn't even look like him. But this figure, however, is perfect. Look at that. That is Otis Driftwood. I know it's kind of overexposed because I've got the light on it, but he's just such a good figure. Obviously, it is posed in a certain way. It does come with a lantern, which I've busted, which is kind of sad. He has got combats on underneath, which is cool, and some dirty little boots. Comes in his signature red robe, and it's just all around a great piece. I love having this guy in my collection. This was always one I wanted as a kid and could never get. So when I got older, obviously the first thing I did when I started collecting was buy back this motherfucker. Love Otis Driftwood. If I was going to make a movie, I would probably have Otis Driftwood as a killer. This is the sort of guy that I would have wrote about. So guys, it is time for me to reveal the figure in the #1 spot. So in my opinion, this is the best figure in my collection, and I think it's going to surprise some of you because it is a fairly new release. Right, here we go, guys. It is Michael Myers. It is the Trick or Treat Studios Scream Greats Michael Myers, and I do think that this is the best Michael Myers figure that we've ever got. Honestly, has that castle stretch to it. It is just bar on the perfect Michael Myers expression in my opinion. It is similar to the Tots mask. The Tots mask is great also. Colour on the coveralls is nice. The way the coveralls fit him is nice as well. I do prefer sculpted figures as opposed to cloth figures, just my personal preference. The way he holds a knife is just so perfect, and it looks so, so good. Just an alpha figure, in my opinion. It doesn't get any better than this. This is like Michael Myers. If you look at this, you're like, that is the shape standing there behind the hedge. Like, that's just him in full force. Just such a good figure. There is literally, I cannot say a bad word about this figure. The price, the box, everything about it is just fucking perfect. So, go and pick one of these up for yourselves, guys. I'm going to show you now how I display this figure, because he's displayed in a really cool Michael Myers house with Dr. Loomis. And then I'm going to give you a closer look at all the figures in full force. So let's get it. So guys, this is how I display my Michael Myers figure. So you have got a custom built Michael Myers house here with the Strawberry Alley sign, the Tots pumpkin. It's even got little leaves. You got Dr. Loomis there pointing his gun at him, and Michael standing on the porch. So this does feature LED lights, so I can light up as of night, but I can't because I can't get to it. But yeah, just a cool little display. I thought you guys would like seeing this motherfucker. Right guys, so here are some of my figure shelves, and obviously they are stacked to fuck. So guys, the bottom shelf is mainly dolls, so it's like MDS dolls. There's some figures and stuff like that too, but nothing too major. The second shelf is packed full of horror figures. So I can't give you guys a good look at this, but I'm going to put a light in here just so I can show you a little bit of layering that is going on behind here. So there is tons and tons of figures to be seen here, like literally tons. Killer Clowns, we have Predators, we've got Candyman, we've got Harry Walden, we've got Phantom of the Opera, Universal Monsters, even got a Negan figure from Walking Dead. We've got Pumpkinhead, Elvira, Annabelle, Bela Lugosi, Valak, tons, Chucky, even Megan. Even a little Nosferatu is thrown into the mix there. So on the next shelf we have lots of smaller figures. So mainly Chucky's. We've got some Art the Clowns at the end there. Nosferatu, Lost Boys, little Ghostface, Monsters, Sam, and there is again loads to be seen behind. We have a ton of MDS figures behind, such as Regan, Jason, Leatherface, even a Xenomorph. There is a Freddy Krueger at the back, and some Ghostface blown-ups too. Next up, we have the Michael Myers shelf. Now, this is one of my proudest things to own. Look at this. This is pretty much every figure released. It's not every figure, but there is a lot in here. So let me just get a light on that again for you, just so you can see a little bit better. There is loads of awesome figures to be seen. We have Toony Terrors, we have Handmade by Robots, Super 7, Culture Fly, even Tubbs. We've got loads of 1/6 scale Myers. Pretty much everyone is there. We have some different Mezco figures, we've got Tots, 1/6 scale, Halloween 3 figures at the back, even a Bendy Figs Myers, just tons. Even got this weird Peanuts looking ass Myers now. This guy is fucked. Loads of weird little wonderful figures of Michael Myers, even glow in the dark ones, and obviously you got my favourites from Neca and Mezco right there in the centre. Next up we have my Funko Pops and my custom sign and my mask with my face tattoos painted on it. My girlfriend did a great job of this, didn't she? She fucking nailed it. We have Michael Myers pops at the front and loads of other horror pops in the back. We even have the very rare glow-in-the-dark Michael Myers pop there that I paid 350 quid for. Fucking kill me. At the top here, we have 1/6 scale figures and Bear Bricks and a Little Peep figure, a Travis Scott figure, and some other random shit. But yeah, this cabinet is looking sick. I love how chaotic this one is. At the top, we have aliens. So these are all my Xenomorphs and David from Prometheus. And some engineers. Fucking love Alien. So guys, in the way of all this is a life-size alien head that I bought recently. And I don't know where to fucking put, bro. So he's just living here and just hanging out at the minute. So moving on, we have an alien here. Mainly statues on this shelf. Down here at the bottom, we've got like a mound of different stuff. We've got loads and loads of figures, just sort of miscellaneous bits and bobs. Some Chucky dolls and all that sort of stuff. So in here, we have a range of Living Dead dolls and some big pops and some statues. Moving on up, we have my House of 1,000 Corpses collection, one of my favourite collections. Trick or Treat figures, a Night Before Christmas figure because he fell off the shelf, and some Michael Myers bobbleheads, and Patrick Bateman's hanging out down there. Next, we've got another random shelf of little figures. There is Honk figures, Hocus Pocus figures, Funko Pops, handmade by robots, loads and loads of different shit on here. These cool little Art the Clowns are dope though. Here we have another row of pops. This is mainly Haunted Mansion pops, along with some Nosferatu pops, Insidious pops, and just a bunch of other random stuff. Peep the little Chucky from Universal Studios. So lit. Coming up here, we have some Ghostface collectibles. These are just some new bits that I've kind of just got there while they're not got home. My skull, and my custom figure of myself. We even have a little Johnny Gilbert. And some Terrifier stuff too. Moving up, we have my Art the Clown Funkos. As you know, your boy loves Art the Clown. So sick. These are just all more horror Funkos here, essentially. I've fucking loads and no space for any of them. Moving on up, we have some more Neca figures and Trick or Treat Studios figures and Mezco figures. There's Freddy's, Jason's, Motel Hell, Ghostface, Nosferatu, Evil Dead, and Texas Chainsaw figures here. You can't see all of them, obviously, but yeah, they are there. Up here, we have my Night Before Christmas figures. I love Night Before Christmas, big fan of that franchise. And along the back wall here, we have my Haunted Mansion set up and my Oogie Boogie collection. Here you can see where I film as well. If you guys want a full video on all big masks, just let me know and I will do one of those as well. Right guys, I hope you've enjoyed this quick little tour of my figures. Like, subscribe, all that shit down below, notification bell, you know what to do by now. Right guys, I will see you next week for the next one. Peace the fuck out.